I, 28 male, just packed the last box while my now ex-girlfriend Luna, 26, was at her sacred moon circle. 2 years together, 1 year living in my apartment, and it all ended because apparently I breathe wrong. Started about 6 months ago. Luna got deep into this spiritual wellness thing. Cool, whatever makes her happy. Crystals everywhere, sage burning daily, meditation apps on full blast at 5 a.m. I adjusted. Even bought her a $300 rose quartz because she said it would harmonize our living space. But nothing was ever harmonious enough. First, my alarm clock was aggressive to her morning chakras. Got rid of it, used my phone on vibrate. Then my cooking created chaotic energy. Started meal prepping when she wasn't home. My typing while working from home disrupted her flow state. Moved my whole office setup to the bedroom. Last month, she dropped this gem. Babe, your breathing at night is really heavy. It's interfering with my aura, cleansing while I sleep. My breathing. Luna, it's so masculine and forceful. My spiritual advisor says I need softer energy around me. Want me to sleep on the couch. Luna, that would help, actually. So I slept on my own couch. In my apartment, that I pay rent for, while she starfished across my bed doing dream work. 3 nights ago was the breaking point. I came home from work to find her and 5 friends doing some ritual in the living room. Candles everywhere, fire hazard much, chanting the works. I try to quietly go to the kitchen. Luna, excuse me? We're in the middle of sacred work here. Just grabbing water. Luna, your presence is disrupting the energy flow. Can you leave? Leave my apartment? Luna, just for like 3 hours? We're realigning the space. Her friend Sage, yes, really, chimed in. Masculine energy is really dampening the vibe. I left, went to my buddy Marcus's place, told him everything. He laughed so hard he nearly choked on his beer. Marcus, bro, she's got you trained like a dog. What's next? You need permission to exist. That hit different. He was right. I'd bent myself into a pretzel, trying to accommodate her increasing demands. And for what? To be told my breathing was wrong? Came back to find they'd completely rearranged MY furniture to optimize the feng shui. My gaming setup was unplugged and shoved in a corner because it was leaking negative frequencies. That night, Luna sat me down for a sacred conversation. Luna, I've been doing a lot of inner work, and I need to be honest. Your energy is just too dense for me right now. Dense? Luna, you're very grounded. Earth energy. I'm ascending to a higher vibration, and I need space to complete my spiritual evolution. Are you breaking up with me? Luna, no. I just need time alone. Maybe you could stay somewhere else for a few weeks? My guru says I need a pure environment for my next breakthrough. Your peace is paramount. Luna, exactly. I knew you'd understand. Which is why I'm breaking up with you and moving out. The look on her face. Like I just told her crystals were regular rocks. Luna, what? That's not what I meant. You need space. I'm giving you infinite space. You're right. My dense, earthly presence is holding you back. Luna, babe, no, I just meant dash. My breathing disrupts your aura. My existence dampens your vibe. Message received. I'll be gone by tomorrow. Started packing immediately. She fluttered around me like a confused moth. Luna, this is so extreme. I just needed some spiritual space. And now you'll have all of it. The apartment's pure energy will be restored. Luna, but rent is due next week. That's an earthly concern. I'm sure your high vibration will manifest a solution. She actually said, with a straight face, you're being really negative right now. No, I'm being supportive. Your spiritual journey requires sacrifice. This is mine. Spent yesterday packing while she was out teaching her intuitive movement class, yoga, but more expensive. Took everything that was mine, which, turns out, was basically everything. The furniture? Mine. The TV? Mine. The kitchen stuff? Mine. Even the meditation cushions? Bought them for her with my dense, earthly money. Left her with her crystals, her sage, her yoga mat, the bed, I'm not heartless, her clothes and personal items. Moved back to Marcus's temporarily. He's got a spare room and thinks this whole situation is hilarious. Already looking at new places. The text started an hour after she got home. Where's the couch? Did you take the Wi-Fi router? This isn't what I meant. My sanctuary is empty. Please come back so we can align our hearts. Blocked her. Need my own energy protected now. Marcus showed me her Instagram story. Picture of the empty apartment with caption. Sometimes the universe tests us with sudden changes. Embracing this minimalist journey, folded hand sparkles. Yeah, Luna, embrace it. I'm sure your aura has never been cleaner. Update 1 week later. The entitlement escalation has been wild. Turns out, when you remove earthly support from someone ascending to higher dimensions, they crash back to reality real quick. Day 1 post-move. Luna discovered she couldn't actually afford the apartment alone. Rent is $2,200 per month. Her intuitive movement classes and aura photography side gig bring in maybe $800 on a good month. The rest? My dense, masculine salary had been covering it. She unblocked herself from a new number to call. Luna, hey cosmic soul. Me, no. Luna, you didn't even let me dash. Me, whatever you're about to ask, no. Luna, the landlord says I need to pay full rent or add someone to the lease. Me, sounds like a third-dimensional problem. Luna, this is serious. Me, so is my breathing disrupting your aura, apparently. Click. Day 3. She enlisted her spiritual squad. Sage messaged me on Instagram. Hey, Luna is going through a really transformative time right now and could use support from her soul family. Can you Venmo her rent money? It would really help her maintain her sacred space for healing. Crescent moon sparkles. Me, tell Luna her sacred space is between her and the universe now. Sage, that's really toxic masculine energy. Me, then you definitely don't want my toxic money. Blocked. Day 4. The guru got involved. This 40-something white dude named River who charges $200 per hour to tell people their special starseeds. He actually called me. River, brother, I'm reaching out about Luna's living situation. Me, not my situation anymore. River, you're blocking her spiritual growth by removing material support. Me, I thought material things didn't matter in higher dimensions. River, well, we still exist in physical bodies that need shelter. Me, weird how that works. Maybe she should meditate on manifesting rent money. River, you're being very third eye closed right now. Me, better than being regular eyes closed to reality. He hung up on me. Day 5, Luna tried a different approach. Showed up at Marcus's place at 11 p.m., dressed in this flowy white dress, crystals jingling everywhere. Luna, I've had a divine revelation. Marcus, I'll get him. It's going to be good. I came to the door, but didn't invite her in. Luna, the universe told me we're twin flames. Our separation is part of our journey, but we need to reunite for our mission. Me, what mission? Luna, to spread love and light and consciousness and... Me, pay rent. Luna, that's so reductive. Me, but accurate? She tried to push past me. I need to cleanse your aura. You've picked up some dark energy. Me, the only thing I've picked up is self-respect. Goodbye, Luna. Close the door. She sat outside for an hour doing some kind of chanting until Marcus threatened to call the cops. Day 6, the social media manipulation started. Posted this whole photo shoot of her in the empty apartment, living minimally while my twin flame completes his shadow work, holding space for his return when he's ready to ascend. Dove, hashtag, twin flame journey, hashtag, spiritual growth, hashtag, unconditional. Comments were hilarious. Babe, where's your furniture? Why is it so empty? Girl, are you okay? Her response, material possessions are illusions. Someone commented, so is rent, but you still gotta pay it. She deleted that real quick. Day 7, the victim narrative peaked. She made a TikTok. POV, your divine masculine abandons you during your spiritual awakening because he can't handle your light. Set to sad music, her crying in the empty apartment, holding crystals. 57 views, 3 likes, 1 comment, maybe get a job? But here's where it gets absolutely insane. Remember her spiritual advisor who said my breathing was disruptive? Yeah, about that. Update 2, 2 weeks later. So Luna's spiritual advisor turned out to be exactly what you'd expect. A scammer with a thing for vulnerable women. Got a DM from a girl named Phoebe. Hey, did you used to date Luna? I need to ask you something about River. Turns out, River had been spiritually counseling multiple women, telling them all they needed to leave their low-vibration partners, then offering them sacred healing sessions at his place. You can guess where this is going. Phoebe found out when she compared notes with another client. River had told them both they were his sacred twin flame. Been running this game for years. Isolate women from support systems, make them dependent on his guidance, then move in for tantric healing. I sent Phoebe screenshots of Luna's posts about needing to leave my dense energy and River's phone call to me. She was building a case with 5 other women. Meanwhile, Luna's situation got desperate. The landlord posted an eviction notice. She had 72 hours to pay or vacate. Her solution? A GoFundMe. Help a light worker keep her sacred space. House sparkles. Goal, $5,000. Raised, $37. Her mom donated $25. Sage threw in $12. The description was peak delusion. I'm a spiritual healer going through a divine transformation. My twin flame is doing shadow work and temporarily cannot support our shared sanctuary. Help me maintain this healing space where I do important consciousness work for humanity. Someone commented, "What consciousness work?" Luna, I hold space for collective healing through my existence. Commenter, so nothing. Blocked and deleted. Day 10. She got desperate enough to call my mom. My MOM. Mom called me. Honey, Luna says you abandoned her? Me. She said my breathing disrupted her aura and asked me to move out. Mom, you're breathing? Me. Apparently it's too masculine. Mom, that girl ain't right. Me. Now you tell me. Mom, I told you 2 years ago. You said I was being judgmental. Me. You were right. Mom, I'm recording this conversation. Say it again. Me. You were right, Mom. Mom. Thank you. Don't give that crystal-waving weirdo a penny. Day 12, the final meltdown. Luna made an Instagram live at 2 a.m., crying in the empty apartment. I don't understand why the universe is testing me like this. I've done everything right. I meditate. I manifest. I journal. Why isn't abundance flowing to me? Someone commented, maybe get a regular job? Luna, jobs are slavery to capitalism. I'm meant for bigger things. Commenter, like being homeless? She ugly cried and ended the stream. Here's where I maybe was petty. I anonymously sent the River expose to everyone in Luna's spiritual community. The screenshots, testimonies, everything. Within hours, the conscious community imploded. River deleted all his social media. His website went down. Turns out he owed a lot of people money for investment opportunities in sacred land. Luna posted frantically, if you're seeing lies about River, know that it's just shadow work being projected. He's a pure soul. Then Phoebe dropped the receipts. Screenshots of River hitting on Luna while telling her to leave me. Messages about sacred union and spiritual partnership. Luna had been eating it up. The comments went wild. Girl he was trying to smash. You left your man for this. Just got played by a fake guru. The breathing thing makes sense now. Luna's response? Blamed me. Said I orchestrated this to ruin her spiritual journey. That I was karmically attacking her. But the best part? The landlord commented on her GoFundMe. This is your landlord. You have 24 hours left to pay or vacate. Also, the apartment never allowed sage burning. That's getting added to your fees. Have a blessed day. She called me crying. Not mystical, crystal healing tears. Real, ugly, snot bubble crying. Luna, I need help. Me, ask the universe. Luna, please. I'll be homeless. Me, Mercury must be in retrograde. Luna, this isn't funny. Me, neither was sleeping on my own couch because my breathing was too masculine. Luna, I was going through something. Me, yeah, my wallet. She hung up. Last I heard, she moved back with her parents in the suburbs. Has to work at her dad's accounting firm doing data entry. The most grounded, earthly job possible. No crystals allowed in the office. Her last Instagram post before going private. Taking a break from social media to integrate lessons. Folded hands. Translation. Parents made her get a real job and stop embarrassing the family online. Final update. 1 month later. The universe really did have lessons for Luna. Just not the one she expected. Quick update on River. Dude got arrested. Turns out sacred plant medicine ceremonies are still drug distribution when you're not actually indigenous or licensed. Several women pressed charges for fraud too. He's looking at 3 to 5 years of extremely grounded, third-dimensional prison time. Luna had to testify, showed up to court in crystal jewelry, and tried to sage the courtroom. Judge threatened contempt. Reality, 1 aura, 0. But here's the real karma. Remember Luna's dad's accounting firm? Plot twist. I'm their IT consultant. Have been for 3 years. Luna never knew because she didn't concern herself with capitalist details about our jobs. Her first day, I'm there fixing their server. The look on her face when she walked in, wearing business attire? Chef's kiss. Her dad. Luna, you remember Jasper? He keeps our systems running. Luna, Dad, this is Dash. Her dad. A professional who shows up on time and doesn't blame Mercury for missing deadlines. Savage. Turns out her parents were done with her BS. They've been funding her lifestyle through energy healing grants, aka parent money, and my rent coverage. When both sources dried up, reality hit different. The work situation was beautifully awkward. She had to email me IT requests. Professional ones. Hi Jasper. My login isn't working. Thanks. Luna. Me. Have you tried aligning your chakras with the password requirements? Her dad loved that. Said I could roast her as long as I fixed the computers. Week 2, she tried to corner me in the break room. Luna. This is the universe bringing us together. Me. This is me doing my job. Your password is reset. Ticket closed. Luna. We need to talk about us. Me. We need to talk about you updating your Adobe Reader. She complained to HR that I was creating a hostile work environment with aggressive technical support. HR asked for examples. She said I suggested she manifest better Wi-Fi. HR closed the complaint. Week 3, she started dating Kyle from logistics. Dude wore cargo shorts and talked about crypto. The spiritual goddess was dating a guy who said blockchain every third sentence. Growth. But the best part happened last week. I'm dating someone new, Priya from my climbing gym. Aerospace engineer, believes in science, pays her own rent. Revolutionary. Brought her to lunch near Luna's office. Pure coincidence, swear. Luna saw us through the window and came running out. Luna, who's this? Me. Priya, this is Luna. Luna, this is my girlfriend Priya. Luna, girlfriend? Already. Priya, nice to meet you. Jasper mentioned you were into crystals. Luna, I'm a spiritual healer. Priya, cool. I work on satellites. Actual space stuff. Luna tried to give Priya her business card for aura cleansing. Priya politely declined, mentioning she trusts peer-reviewed methods. That night, Luna posted her first thirst trap in weeks. Bathroom selfie at the office with caption, corporate baddie era briefcase sparkles. Comments, weren't you anti-capitalism last month? Girl, what happened to Ascending Dimensions? Is that a cubicle? She deleted it within an hour. Her spiritual friends dropped her completely when she started posting about her 401k options. Sage unfollowed when Luna shared a LinkedIn article. The conscious community has standards, apparently. Last weekend, ran into her at Target. She was buying office supplies with her mom. Luna, the universe works in mysterious ways. Me, does it though? Luna, I'm exactly where I need to be. Me, in the spreadsheet section, her mom snorted. Luna, try to maintain dignity. I'm grounding myself in the material realm before my next spiritual evolution. Her mom, she's saving up for her own apartment. No more communes, crystals, or gurus. Luna, MOM. Her mom, what? He dated you for 2 years. He knows. As they walked away, her mom whispered loudly. That's the one who paid your rent? Should have kept him. Luna, mother, please. Her mom, I'm just saying his aura seems fine to me. So yeah, Luna learned that the universe absolutely will test you, with eviction notices, employment requirements, and the discovery that ascending to higher dimensions doesn't pay bills. Me? I'm good. Great job, drama-free girlfriend, apartment where I can breathe however I want. Even kept one thing from the relationship, a small rose quartz. Use it as a paperweight. Turns out crystals are just pretty rocks, but they're decent at holding down invoices. The moral? When someone says your basic existence disrupts their peace, believe them. Then disrupt it completely by leaving. Their aura will sort itself out when rent's due. Edit. Since people keep asking, yes, her dad still roasts her daily. Yesterday, he asked if mercury was in microwave since she heated fish in the break room. She's not allowed to discuss astrology at work. Company policy now.